Didn't plan for this to happen. This is a scary moment.
I want to feel better and be rid of this misery.
Now they sent us to the hospital. Well, we didn't plan for this to happen. We planned on going and venturing out to see more of the DR before we leave to Puerto Rico eventually. And Matt's feeling sick. He tried to hide it for a week. He has like pain in his liver area and we're not really sure what's happening, so we're gonna have to go to, I think, what they call the clinico. And we're gonna see what's going on. Hopefully it's not bad, but he doesn't really ever complain or get sick, so I'm thinking it must be pretty bad. Alright, so we have to walk. It's pretty hot. I'm feeling bad for Matt. He's already having a lot of sweats. What are some of the symptoms that you're having?
Well, she says I'm sick, so she's making me go to the doctor, but
he's sick.
I think I'm just withdrawing.
He has like a fever, he's sweating, his stomach's bloating, your liver hurts,
yeah, but
you're
think,
aching pains.
But I think that I'm just withdrawing from alcohol. I recently quit drinking 3 or 4 days ago.
That's so not true. This isn't funny, Matt.
Yeah, my tummy hurts.
Yeah, but tell them how often you go to the doctor. Never.
I've never been really sick ever in my life. When I was fighting, I used to go to the doctor, 4 or 5 times. Ever in my career, I would say. A 10-year career, I think I went maybe 5 or 6 times. But yeah, I don't like going to the doctor. I still think it's alcohol withdrawals, but we'll see.
Are you that much of a to have problems with alcohol withdrawals?
They'll probably make me poop in a bag or something, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but I'm interested to check out the medical facilities in another country, the Clinico Laboratorio. I'm excited.
This is not something to be excited about. Why are you trying to make this a happy moment? This isn't a happy moment. This is a scary moment. And now we have to hope on another country's medical to see if we can find out what's wrong.
I'm sure they're up to the task. Okay, so I'm not going to keep my voice down, but from what I'm learning here, there's going to be a stool test involved. Stool is going down.
Alright, so we left the sample there and now they have to test it. That's so funny.
We left our sample.
We left the sample there. Now we're going back home to wait for the results. They said to go back around 3, right?
They said the results will be ready by 3. Pretty proud of myself because I got it first shot. All in the...
Okay, TMI. Anyways, it was pretty hard though because they don't speak any English, so we had to do a lot of phone translating back and forth. But he did say poo-poo.
He did say poo-poo. He had that one figured out. He seemed like a really nice guy. He was just trying to look out for me, and he said, like, poop. And I was like, yeah, bro, I got you. I read all about it.
Yeah, so I guess we'll see what the results are now.
All right, we're getting ready to go back and find out the results, the resultados, and hopefully they figured it out because I want to feel better and be rid of this misery.
Alright, so it turns out the results are in and they sent us here. We can't really read it, it's all in Spanish. We tried to translate a lot of it on our phone and now they sent us to the hospital, which was like a 2 or 3 minute walk up. How are you feeling? You're looking pasty and sweaty.
We don't know. From what I was trying to read, it looks like I probably got worms, but...
It's not worms, it's parasites, which I guess is technically... Just try to make it sound better, I'm a loving girlfriend.
Whatever, you probably got them too. If I got worms, you got worms.
Alright, they're taking his temperature right now in his armpit.
Honestly, she walked up, I thought she was going to pop that thing in my mouth, boy. I was like,
Alright, so we left off at a weird place. It's the next morning. It's 7:30 a.m. I guess we didn't read the Spanish paper, where basically when we went to the little clinic, they said that he didn't have parasites, and it said negative everything. So they sent us to the hospital for further checkout, not anything else. So when we got there, there was a lady that spoke a little bit of English, and she's sending us back this morning to take a blood test. And what are you thinking? Now you're worried?
No, I'm not worried. I don't feel good. So, yeah, that's basically it for me. I don't know. Hopefully I'm fine. They just give me some vitamins and I feel better.
We'll find out. We'll keep you posted. Sorry this vlog isn't the most exciting fun. We go from paddleboarding to being on our deathbeds, but hopefully he's okay. We'll figure this out. So we went into the hospital. Matt got his blood tested. It was a giant thing, a giant needle, right?
Yeah, it was like a railroad spike.
And then they made him pee in an old baby food jar, right?
Yeah, I had to pee in the old baby food jar. I think it was carrots. Carrots was the old flavor.
That is so weird. And then we waited outside in a freezing room for an hour. Luckily, our friends from another boat who
speak Spanish
and translate for us would happen to show up too, and they helped Matt. And then what happened?
Basically,
hold on, this guy's starting his motorcycle. Okay, so we got away from all the loud noise.
For the most
Tell
part.
them what happened when you finally got into the doctor room.
So I went and I had my test done, and I kept walking up and showing it to all these people, which would have been like, I don't know, just clerks or nurses or something like that. And I kept pointing to this one thing, saying like, I think I may have a parasite. I think that this says from all my Google translatings that this is saying I have a parasite. And they were like, no big deal. Go to the doctor, go here, go there, get blood work. So finally I give my paper to the doctor. I go through all this and I'm finally sitting down in front of a doctor and I show him this, and the doctor pretty much said in the translation that was given to me is, why are you here? It says clearly that you have a parasite and they could have wrote you a prescription for this. So now, after days and years of going through all this nonsense, we're finally getting our pills and we're going home. But they don't charge you anything. It's free. It's like all free here. You just pay for the pills.
Yeah, so it's not bad, but I wish they would have told us before yesterday when we were trying to translate. See, we did translate the paper right.
We did. We did do a good job.
And then we questioned ourselves. It turns out you got amoebas, so why don't I have amoebas, or do I?
I don't know. It's different. It only comes, certain people get them and certain people don't. But now we got to get our pills and we got to go down that train. And I can't drink for like 4 days. It's terrible.
Alright guys, so it's a couple days later. Matt's been taking his medication. He still feels like crap. But the video I felt like I tried to edit it so far and it looks like it's all over the place. Hopefully you guys followed along the story. Sorry it's not too fun of a video this week. But we're showing real life, what really can happen when you go to another country. These are real things that happen out here. A lot of the other cruisers have gotten it too, so it's not like this is just like a random thing that happened to Matt. We were just hoping it wouldn't happen to us. We wash our vegetables with bleach and vinegar, and we try to do the best we can, but obviously it didn't work.
Yeah, it's not an isolated incident. It's happened to several cruisers here. I'd say probably more than half. And then the people that it doesn't happen to usually still do like the preemptive strikes against parasites and things like that. It's the water, the ice, it's a lot of stuff. You're probably going to go through it if you come to a developing country or something like that and you're not used to the cuisine. If you're just kind of coming and going, it's not as bad, but when you're here for several months, you're going to really have to partake, and the odds of something like this happening are pretty good. But fortunately, though, they have their medical institutions and they're used to this sort of thing, especially with the gringos that get sick when they come here. So they took pretty good care of you. Everything wasn't too bad. Any of the stumbles during the process were probably mostly to us not speaking Spanish properly.
True. True.
And so it did take a bit longer that way. But
plus it's free.
Yeah, it's free. It doesn't cost anything. So pretty good job with that. But just one of those things. Cruising life, this is the real shit. You know, it's not quite the fairy tale everyone tries to sell you. But it's survivable, and it's just one of those little things. People get sick in the States and people get ill everywhere, but this was definitely a first time for me. And the parasites are rough. The pills that you have to take to get rid of them are pretty rough as well. So it's been rough.
And now we're just waiting to see if I'm going to get it, since we eat and I feel like we drink all the same stuff.
Yeah, but it's like everything else, though. Some people just aren't, susceptible to it as much. Like, I think, just with the timing wise, like when you went out of town, I was playing like baseball, I was running wild every day. Like, I got like cuts on my legs and like fresh dirt pushed into the cuts, and I did a good job to clean them out, but it just seems that that could have played a part into it. You're definitely much safer. I swim all in the water and crazy stuff like that. So it's, you may not have it, but then again, you may. And if you do, now I did all the legwork for you.
Leave comments below if you think I'm going to get it or not.
Odds on, do you think she got it if I got it?
Yeah, I feel like I did. But thanks for watching this video this week, guys. Next week, hopefully, we'll both be in health and come back with a better video. But we just wanted to show what we were up to this week in real life, what it's like out there. Sometimes you got to show the real stuff.
Yeah, if I got dengue fever or malaria or all that crazy stuff, I would have shown that. And but I didn't. I just got some sort of parasitic single-celled organism going on in my body attacking my organs. So, get used to
leave a comment down below. Tell Matt to get better,
And then tell me
he
if
needs it. Look how pasty and pale he is.
Yeah, I went through it pretty rough. But tell me also if you've ever had a parasite, or we plan on going further east and south from here. Let me know if there's something else I need to brace for and how to save myself from going through this again, because not fun. It's not great to have a fever and be super ill, especially when like air conditioning and things like that are no longer part of the equation.
Alright guys, well, like and subscribe, and make sure you leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next week. Bye!